are the Hit Squad. In this segment, the local segment brought to you by Metrogistics, vehicle transportation solutions delivered. I've gone through some things that make Metrogistics different than other transporters out there. One of them was nightly reports that get sent out. One of them 7 days a week with dispatch. The next thing is iPhone and smartphone apps. You can always track your shipment on your iPhone. You just go to Metrogistics app, download it, it's free, and that way you know exactly where your car is. And of course, you'll see the name, Metrogistics, at Lumiere Casino for the Shamrock Fighting Championships. It's Havoc. That's what they're going to be wreaking on August 10th, 2013, Lumiere Casino. It's almost sold out, so you better act now. It's a fantastic venue, and we just talked to Ken Porter. He's going to be taking on Josh Epps. That's going to be the main event on August 10th, and it's they're in the 125s, right?
125 weight class, and I tell you something, there's less than 30 tickets left as we speak today. If you need tickets, go to Ticketmaster.com or you go to call 314-608-3180.
There you go, and get them while they're hot because they're moving quick. Lumiere Casino, great venue, and just kind of, we touched on Ken Porter, Josh Epps. Ken's obviously got the wrestling background. Josh, it'll be interesting. He kind of thinks Ken's a wild thrower, he said. Just comes out raining haymakers. It'll be a good fight. And I guess you know a lot about both of these two guys.
I do know a lot about both of them. Josh Epps is an extremely talented kid, and Kenny Porter is a young kid that's actually up-and-comer right now. So I got to tell you something. This is a hell of a main event. And
as far as the other fights, who are you looking at in the other fights? Is there anyone who might be, on the upside of maybe making it?
There's two kids that are on. There's Tyler Clausen, who's on the undercard against Aaron Heifeld. Tyler Clausen's a kid that was like 18-3 as an amateur, and now he's like making his step into the pros. Here coming up soon, not on this show, but on the next, probably.
So keep an eye out for him.
He's just fought Joaquin Buckley, who's a kid out of on June 15th. Man, a kid can fight. So I mean, there's a lot of really good local right now coming into it. So I got to tell you, like that fight's a hell of a fight that I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to. It's a kid named Shawn Ball who's making his pro debut. He's fighting Trevor Ward out of Springfield, Illinois. Two kids. We're just bringing a good fight in. Two kids that are not even from the area, but it's just going to be a hell of a fight because that's what we're about. Is Shamrock FC is just putting on good fights.
Absolutely, and as we've said, it is the training ground of the UFC. If you want to see
a ton of guys, I'm sorry to
interrupt you. I'm
just rude.
You are.
You had Justin Lawrence. You've had Tyron Woodley. You've had Adam Sella. All the guys that came through the Shamrock FC have made it into the UFC right now.
That's right.
So I got to tell you something. This is the training grounds to get into it.
That's exactly what I was going to say. If you want to see tomorrow's UFC stars, you can start right here in St. Louis, Lumiere Casino. It's a great time. It's a very, very intimate venue.
It is, and you get a chance to see these kids basically in like the Memphis Redbirds. Is basically before they make it into the major league. So it's always an exciting, and you get a chance to really know them because you can meet them and see them beforehand and afterwards as well.
Do you have scouts there? I mean, is it kind of like the scouts? I mean, I know like last fight with Adam Sella taking on Justin DeMoney, there were a lot of eyes on that fight.
There were a lot of eyes. I mean, we had some important people in the audience, some good TV people, but also Scott Coker. So is there necessarily scouts? I wouldn't say necessarily scouts, but I could also say necessarily, as long as they're fighting and they're fighting high quality shows, it's not some rinky-dink shows. The UFC knows
they're taking notice.
They know. Okay, well, hey, they fought in a legitimate organization. These are quality fights. These people are putting on. These are good fights. Now we'll take guys out of that organization. I mean, that's basically what's happening. You send the videos into the UFC. You send,
is that
email.
Right?
Yeah,
so you guys actually share the videos that you take there
absolutely
with the UFC to show them
sure
what they've got. Now Bobby Volker was kind of on a waiting list and got in with jumped in with the Robbie Lawler.
He wasn't on a waiting list.
He was in the UFC. He was supposed to fight in the.
But he's like James Head.
They moved him up, but like James Krause, the guy we talked, he's on the waiting list.
Correct.
And
he's in the same boat.
Yeah.
Same boat as like these guys, a lot of these guys. And they're basically saying, hey, keep your win streaks rolling, and then we'll move you into the big leagues, is basically what they're saying.
And you never know when the call's going to come. Well, that's interesting stuff. Well, that does it for us right now. Chad Range, Jesse Finney, we are the Hit Squad. Thank you for watching on 101sports.com.